What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we go any farther, I need to give you guys an update of what I've been doing on the Bronco. So during the week, I finished up the cross member for the MP205. I added this piece of angle along with a little gusset here, and I put some holes in here that are going to bolt up right up to the transfer case and support the weight of that super heavy transfer case, so it's not all on that transmission member that we cut. We also painted the new transmission cross member, so these are good to go back in. And if we come under the truck here, you can see that I was able to purchase a front flange. I went over to Tom Woods and picked that up. And I also got a rear yoke. Unfortunately, the nut that came with the transfer case does not fit in that yoke, at least with the big socket I have. So we gotta go to Tom Woods and pick up a smaller nut. They close in about an hour, so let's hurry up and get up there. Yeah, and before we go to Tom Woods, I should probably clarify that I dropped off my drive lines to a different driveline shop because Tom Woods doesn't modify existing ones. They only sell new ones. So I did not get my drive shafts from Tom Woods. My shaft is not a Woody, just my flanges and yokes are. My drive shafts are dropped off though. They should be done next week, and we should be able to drive this Bronco, hopefully next week. Package acquired. Let's go back home, put this on. So if you notice, I got all the bolts in on this cross member except for this one right here. And there's a bit of a gap, and that's because this is my first fabrication project. And I just copied the one that Dilly built. I didn't tack anything up here, so I didn't make it fit the truck. I just built it how Dilly built it. And this is the result. A crooked cross member. A not level cross member, I should say. But I mocked this up before, and all you gotta do is just jack it up into place. All right, let's get this out of the way. Oh, I'm so excited to get these cross members up because once they're up, I can put this truck on the lift again. And that's gonna be real nice because I'm tired of being on the floor. If you're like me and you suck at tightening bolts and they always seem to back out on you, you should get yourself some of these Loctite sticks. They make it so much easier just to quickly get your Loctite on and be good to go. Don't gotta worry about it anymore. Destin was kind enough to loan me his GoPro. I'm supposed to buy it from him, but I'm giving it a test run. See if we like it. Leave a comment if I should buy it because you like the GoPro angles. All right, let's see. I'm gonna use this as like a... Can you see the holes? What the hell? I can't see any hole in there. Then you get drilled out. That's all I know. Let's lower this thing back down. That was some step bits real quick. Damn, is that still not enough? Maybe I need to loosen the bolts. Yeah, I need to loosen the bolts on the front. Hang on. Yep, that one wants to go in. All right, so I got a couple buddies coming over. We're going to chill and just hang out in celebration of one of our buddies' birthdays. So I need to get the shop a little bit cleaned up so we can accommodate some people. So let's do that real quick. I put these wheels on backwards, so, because they rub my brakes. Oh no, they don't rub my brakes, they rub that. I'm gonna do just that side then. They rub my high steer, that's right.
12 o'clock midnight.
Whoa!
Tomorrow.
Utah decided to remind us that winter is most definitely still here. And I need to get more firewood for the shop. So I'm currently driving in a blizzard to go get more firewood so we can stay warm. Let's go get some firewood and then head back to the shop.
A few moments later.
All right, we are back. I've been back for a minute. Cole pulled up, and so we went and got some food. So now we gotta load up some firewood in the garage. So we're gonna get this trailer backed up to the garage and get her unloaded. We got Cole's Runner in the shop here today. We're gonna do an upgrade to his air compressor. So this is what came with the truck. It's an older onboard air from ARB. We pulled this out because when he first got the thing, there was a bunch of like really questionable wiring and we just wanted to start fresh. And so I ripped it kind of all out. We knew we were gonna upgrade this, so we yanked this out and let it sit. We didn't pull out the harness because we were hoping we could make this compatible, but I pulled up the manual for this and I realized this is a 40 amp compressor and this is a 20 amp compressor. So that harness is way too small. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta yank out this old harness so we can get this new one in. Let's do that.
Hear that, folks? He's just gonna cut it. He's just cutting it.
We're gonna have a lot of excess in here, which is gonna be a little bit difficult. That's the only downside of having it right here, right next to the battery. This harness is gonna get. I could probably trim. I'll probably have to trim some of it, to be honest, because it's gonna bug me if I don't. It's up to you, though, really, if you want me.
It's up to you. You're the smart one. You're an expert in this field, so whatever you think is right.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
It'll be a lot cleaner if I trim it down. True. We extended it on the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, because we needed to go extra far.
Yeah, so if you want to, I guess we could just do it again. We got the switch harness routed inside the cab. Yeah, we got the harness inside. I'm gonna tuck it up out underneath the dash, bring it up in here for our controls switches, and then Cole's going to mount his compressor. Luckily the hole pattern matches, and then we'll go from there. All right, got everything wired up in here. Routed the wires nice behind the glove box. Got our power source tapped in, our connector hooked up, all our switches ready to go. So now we got to move on to getting our 2 solenoids in for our lockers, because I don't know if I mentioned this yet, Cole's got front and rear lockers and he hasn't been able to use it this whole time because we didn't have a good enough compressor. So we got to swap out the 2 solenoids that came on this one, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge, and then we should be able to power test it. Okay, so as you guys just saw, the main fusible link just kind of fell out of the fuse box, and we were like, what the heck? So I took the fuse box apart because I saw this nice, you know, beautiful yellow connector that I've talked about on my channel before, and this super oversized ring lug. This is, you know, one of those situations where, you know, it's a Saturday and you have nowhere else to buy nice ring lugs and you have to go to Lowe's and buy the biggest thing you can find. Luckily for me, I found a big one that will handle the big enough wire and be small enough to fit on the tiny screw. That one will do a lot better and not slip out because this is extremely oversized.
Maybe also fix my frequent crank no start issue.
Good.
That happens randomly, so.
Very well could. Or your dead battery issue that you had today.
Yeah, you know, this is an electrical nightmare if you guys haven't picked up on that yet.
Maybe one day Cole will buy a vehicle and that I don't have to fix all the electrical problems on it right after he
Probably
buys
not, but good theory.
He hasn't had much luck with cleanly wired vehicles. It's okay, he's got an electric smith to take care of him. So I'm gonna work my magic on this and just kind of update you guys as I go. Alrighty, we got all this back together. Up here is looking super clean, kind of tucked as much as we can. And then the fix to the fuse box, I just put a new battery cable in, got rid of the fusible link. That small connector up in here. And now we just have it tied in. We have some temporary battery terminals. I need to get some nicer ones for Cole here. Clean that up a little bit, have some nice stronger connections. But yeah, we're good to test this thing now, so let's try it out. Oh, is it leaking? Might be leaking some air somewhere. We got everything figured out. One of these solenoids were incomplete and we had some air leaks, but it sounds like it's locking up. I think it's working. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna do some four-wheel drive skis now? They're definitely working.
Well, we don't know about the front yet.
We don't know about the front, you're right. Did you just unlock? But I heard the axle like air out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Let's actually try and do that again. But let's do it without lockers.
Alright. Oh, look at that. Yep. That was open diffs. It was both. Oh, he engaged his lockers, yeah. That's so cool. That was fucking awesome.
Dude,
all four wheels were spinning, dude.
Yeah. That's so tight.
That was so dope. Damn it, now I need lockers. Why'd you gotta do that to me?
That was so fun.
It smells like bush because you ripped the shrub out. Alrighty, super successful night on Cole's 4Runner, but we were able to get the Bronco back in the garage now that it's covered in snow. That was a pain pushing that in here, but we did it. But it is almost 1:30 in the morning. We're tired, we're gonna go to bed, and I gotta get editing this video tomorrow. So we will see y'all next week. Peace.